Previously in Batman Arkham series. The Joker made a new world record in the history's slowest suicide.
I have nothing to live for.
18 months later.
That actually is pretty funny.
2 weeks later. Arkham City has been condemned, and about 80% of its premises have been evacuated. Only the industrial district still houses the late Joker's gang, now led by the mourning Harley Quinn. In her mourning, Harley resisted the arrest and took the arresting officers as hostages. Commissioner Gordon called Batman to assist in the hostage situation. Batman heads to the steel mill, where he ends up saving one of them and getting a clue where to find the rest.
That radio belonged to a cop. There may be evidence around here of where he was taken. The cop. I should follow it and see where they took him.
Following the blood. From a left-behind police radio, Batman is brought to the gates leading out through the perimeter wall. In order to get through the gate, Batman needs to get codes to open it from 3 random goons in the industrial district.
The code. Give me it, or get ready to hurt.
Here it is. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Too late. Give me the code.
Yeah, no problem. See? I'm doing what you wanted.
There was never any doubt in my mind. The code. Now!
Please don't hurt me. Here it is.
Night-night.
After getting inside Harley's secret hideaway, Batman finds another hostage, but gets ambushed by Harley Quinn and her overpowering masses, who shoot Batman once and then he goes down.
Does it hurt? Too bad. Come on, boys.
He gets relieved of his utility belt and taken elsewhere, but the belt's countermeasures make Harley's goons leave it behind on the floor. 2 days later, Robin arrives to the steel mill and enters Harley's secret hideaway through the back entrance. The boy Wonder quickly finds the missing hostages, but can't get to them yet, so he has to double task in finding a way around while also looking for Batman. Robin makes his way through the hideout until he comes across a group of Harley's people looking over Batman's left-behind utility belt. Going in further, Robin ultimately finds Batman held captive in a shrine to the Joker, with his air supply running out. Examining the console, Robin ends up deducing that he needs codes to access the console to rescue Batman, and Harley gloating over the intercom lets him unintentionally know where she is with the codes.
You don't even know that there's a shipyard here, do you? You should ignore what I said. I was joking. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Reaching the shipyard, the boy Wonder has to take out armed goons, save a hostage, and then reach into Harley's cleavage to get the access codes to the shrine's controls.
Really?
No! That's mine! Let me go!
Harley takes double offense for being rude for no sexual way, and has a small army of her goons and a Titan-powered goon waiting for Robin at the shrine. Dealing with them, Robin then releases Batman from the shrine and gets Cold Shoulder as thanks.
What kept you?
Ever heard of thank you?
What happened to the cops?
Guess not.
Harley then retaliates by making a triple bomb threat, which makes Batman order Robin to go save the hostages, while he himself deals with the bombs.
The workings of this bomb look familiar. I need to shut it down, then examine it. I knew it. The bombs have been built using explosives stolen from the GCPD lockup last week. Harley Quinn hasn't changed the detonation frequency. I'll calibrate the cowl to locate any other objects tuned into this frequency.
Batman tracks down the bombs and defuses them, But Harley is not out of bounds and dares Batman to return to the Joker's shrine. At the shrine, Harley sends an army of robots against Batman to fight, while also shooting at him with a modified rocket launcher. After breaking all the robots, Harley taunts Batman about the final bomb skill switch. It however does nothing when Batman gets his hands on it. The inside of the hideaway blows up, but since Batman still had his plot armor back in 2012, he and Harley fly outside to the expecting Commissioner Gordon. Robin makes it to the regrouping point late, and Harley takes an advantage of that to taunt Batman about how he now knows how she feels following the Joker's death. When Batman ignores her, Harley tries to stab Batman in the back, but that is when Robin comes back and tells everyone that the hostages are safe. Batman takes this as his cue to leave, and the epilogue is over. It took me about 1 hour to play through this DLC episode to Arkham City. As an epilogue set after the events of the game, it did not give any proper closure to the Joker's death. Basically, all it ended up with was Harley blaming Batman for not giving the cure to the Joker and calling him a murderer for it. Batman, on the other hand, was portrayed as emotionally distant and overall disinterested in what he was doing here, with his only motivation being in saving the hostages. All in all, the only hook this DLC episode had was to get to play as Robin, but only in closed quarters and not in the open world. I don't know who wrote it, but Paul Dini has stated that he has had nothing to do with the writing of this DLC episode. Outside of playing as Robin, the gameplay was tuned up to be noticeably enough more difficult than in the main game, and narratively, this DLC episode serves nothing to the plot of Arkham City leading up to the Arkham Knight, and might as well be seen as a cash grab. That's all I have to say about it. Like if you will, comment if you have your own opinions, share to spread the word, and subscribe to know when more videos will be coming out. Also, ding the bell to be aware of when the next stream happens, and may your heart be your guiding key